Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Kevin, Marketing Director with Lowcountry Paver. Today we're going to talk about the different types of pavers. So we have two basic types of pavers here. When we're thinking about, specifically residential driveways and patios, those being the traditional style pavers and our permeable pavers. They're very similar, but also very different. Depending on what you might need and your preferences, one may be a better fit for your project than the other. So let's dive in first with traditional pavers. What are traditional pavers? I guess is the first question that we want to ask. These are what most people think of when you say the word paver. And that's what you see here on my left here. They're solid, non-permeable concrete blocks. They offer a ton of durability and versatility in a variety of different outdoor spaces, commonly used in residential patios, driveways, walkways, pool decks, and the like. Some of the most popular styles and patterns that we tend to see are, your classic cobblestone style pavers and your classic brick style pavers. We have a brick style paver here. This one happens to be tabby. This is what you might think of can be laid in a herringbone pattern, running bond pattern. So you can get really creative with these different types. Cobblestone pavers can come in 1-piece, 2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece configurations. And you can get really creative with the patterns on those and get a really unique driveway or paver patio. Some new trending styles we've been seeing a lot of lately are going to be these two here. Similar in configuration with a 3-piece design to a classic cobblestone style paver. This one offers a textured surface, so it resembles a flagstone natural stone finish. And then especially for the people with some modern architecture, we have this flat surface, and these are becoming increasingly popular on driveways and patios. They look especially great, and personally, this is probably my favorite style of paver. If you're finding this information beneficial, consider subscribing to our channel. We'll have a bunch more videos like this coming up, and be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We have a ton of different photography on there, different projects, different products, different colors, so you can kind of shop around on our Instagram and Facebook and decide what's going to look best for your home. So the other type of paver you might consider for especially driveways is going to be a permeable paver. What makes a permeable paver permeable is these wider gaps that allow for rainwater to drain through your surface. So water drains actually through the joints instead of running off the edges and then running into the street or in the grass. It's especially important to consider these types of pavers if you're in an area where you're prone to a lot of rainfall, a lot of pooling water, or you're close to a waterway. So why would you choose a permeable paver? There are several advantages to permeable pavers, and the main advantages are going to be stormwater management, as I just mentioned, with pooling water in high rainfall areas, and it reduces the risk of flooding. So how these work, this is a 3-piece design that we have here, but I only brought 2 pieces. So basically how these work is we're going to have these link up against each other, and then we're going to sweep a stone that allows water to drain through the surface through that gap there. So what that does is it allows the water to actually go underneath your driveway and be stored underneath your driveway. It allows for that water to then be kind of filtered through the soil. It definitely reduces the amount of pollutants that get into our waterways. It lets the natural soil kind of filter out fertilizers and other chemicals. We see a lot of these in coastal areas, closer to the beach, closer to the river, where that's a huge important feature that you need to have when you're installing a concrete surface. Some important things to consider if you're shopping for permeable pavers are your community or municipality. We see it a lot in the coastal area where communities are requiring a certain amount of your property to be a pervious surface. So a pervious surface is going to be an area where water can actually drain into the ground. So a concrete driveway is not going to do if your community is requiring that you have a certain percentage of pervious surface. If you're building a new home, considering some of those guidelines that your community or municipality may put in place, it could limit the footprint of the home that you can put on your property. So we see a lot of people putting permeable driveways in and increasing the footprint of their home because that permeable surface is not counting towards the overall construction of your home. If you have any questions on whether you're required to install permeable pavers or just have a question about these pavers in general, feel free to give us a shout, 843-784-7104. We'll be happy to give you some guidance and help you through the process. So although these pavers are a little bit different, they still accomplish some of the same things. They share the durability, they share the manufacturing process, so you're still going to get the quality of a concrete paver. As long as you're using the right thickness, they'll be durable on a driveway. They offer a similar range of styles. Of course, these will look a little bit different with these extended tabs, especially here at Lowcountry Paver. You can get any of our pavers in all of our colors. So any color you see over here, you can get in this product. If you want this product in this color, you absolutely can do that. We hope this helps you understand the traditional and permeable pavers a little bit more in depth, and we hope it helps you think about the considerations when making your choice on your next hardscape project. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. That'll keep you up to date, and feel free to give us a call, of course, 843-784-7104. If you ever have any questions about your next hardscape project, we do this every day, so we'll be able to answer and guide you through the process from start to finish, no matter where you are in the process. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.